Hello. For all those who celebrate Christmas, a very Merry Christmas. Those of you who don't, have a lovely holiday time. Safe travels and safe time with your family. This video is such a great response from everybody enjoying the Christmas countdown. I thought, well, why not one more? Because I had one up my sleeve already edited, because it was actually released to my Patreons about a month ago and it hasn't been on YouTube. And it's a cute little story and a little gift from me to you for this lovely Christmas day. Have a fantastic New Year live broadcast on the 2nd. Now you're going to have to look in the description to find out when the live broadcast will be. I'll be fielding questions from absolutely everybody, and I've got some great news about next year. Really, really exciting, brilliant year ahead. Enjoy the story. See you next year. My name is Andrew St Pierre White. Join me as I build four-wheel trucks and travel to the remotest parts of the world. I'm a prisoner of this hill. The Okavango region is incredibly rich in bird life. As you can hear around me now, the number of species is incredible, and anybody coming here will just love the bird life. It's just absolutely everywhere. And Quinn and I lived here for a year, so the birds became incredibly familiar. We could just hear a sound and know what it was. And we actually recognized and recorded over 230 species just on the island where we were living during that period, during that year. And just the other day I heard a toot, and my memory has stayed intact. 27 years since I heard that bird call. It was a pearl-spotted owl. I heard it in the middle of the night, and I was very proud of myself that I recognized it. About 2 years after we spent our year in the Okavango, we were travelling with two friends of ours, and they were, and still are, very accomplished birders. But they're not just birders, they're twitchers. When they go on a trip, one of their primary objectives is to get ticks on their list. When they see a bird, and they will stop at the smallest, most insignificant bird you can imagine, which I don't do. But twitchers will do that, and they were earnestly gonna record that, because it might be a newbie. Can't miss the opportunity for a newbie. And anyway, we were travelling with them. It was a desert landscape, and we had stopped for lunch. And in the distance, in the far distance, there was a fence line just this side of the curvature of the earth. There was this fence line, and on it was a bird. Actually, bird. And they are out with their books, and they were a scope and the books and this. And I was walking past, and I said to them, well, what you looking at? Bird there. Now, 2 years previously, Gunnar and I had travelled through the Central Kalahari Game Reserve, and we had seen a bird that we'd never seen before. And we had quite a good sighting of it. Binoculars out, book out. It took us quite a long time to recognise it, and we recognised it as a capped wheat ear. We had never heard of it before, so we chuffed at ourselves, and yeah. So now, walking back with the line of vehicles, I walked back and pointed out the bird to me, and I said, "Yeah, capped wheat ear," and I walked straight back to Gwyn, who's with our car. And of course, by now my radars are going flat out, trying to hear how they react. What did he say? What capped? What did he say? What did he say? You know, and there they are, feverishly, you know. I went over to Gwyn and I said, looking at that bird. She said, where? And I said, over there. She said, where? I said, no. You see the fence line? You see the tree next to it? And she says, no. Gwyn, eventually They're looking at that. Yeah, I told them it was a capped wheatear. She just started laughing because it was impossible. The silhouette was vaguely like one, I have to admit. It was long and slender, small but long and slender, and that was about all I had to go on. So again, we're like straining our ears to hear what bird they had decided it was and that they were going to tick off. Capped wheatear. We had scored 400 billion points on the Twitter's scale with that identification.